What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another reaction. We're checking out the Stray Kids Replay album. I'm only focusing on the A side as there's quite a bit of stuff going on with this entire album. So I want to maintain some level of sanity. So I'm only checking out the first music video for Fam and then the 8 solo songs, so no biggie, just 9 songs in general that I'm going to react to and kind of talk a little bit. I'm not going to go into a deep dive with any of these songs because the video would be very long, so I want to avoid making this video like 3 hours long. So for that reason, I'm going to try and focus on each song but not kind of obsess over the lyrics too much. So yeah, that's kind of the only compromise that I'm kind of making when I'm reacting to albums, is not to obsess too much about the lyrics, but still kind of acknowledging them. So I'm very excited about this one. As you guys know, I absolutely adore Stray Kids, and I relate to them so much, and I absolutely love them behind the scenes, seeing the variety shows, the stuff that I've seen so far with them. I just love their chemistry, their love for the fandom and everything. I'm so happy for all of the success that they're having this year. So without further ado, if you guys enjoyed this content, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, check out the Patreon if you would like to see some exclusive reactions and also support the production of these videos. Some of the reactions, of course, include Kingdom Legendary War, which of course features Stray Kids. There's also a big reaction to the MMA Awards and also the Mama Awards, which of course Mama features Stray Kids, not so much so with MMA, but just wanted to throw it out there, as well as Stray Kids Code. Currently at episode number 12, I believe. There's a full list of all of the available reactions that you can check out by going to the tier. There's no need to sign up in order to see the list. So if you see something that you may like and you would like to check it out, consider subscribing, and let's get into it. Oh, love the animation. Nice. Ian is from Bussines, right? Nice. Oh my god, that's so freaking cool. Nice. Oh, Frolix. I fucking love this. Oh my god. You can never go as deep as Felix. That is not what she said. Frolix. Nice. Yes. Aww. I love this. Just watching him perform on Limousine Service, he's truly an all-rounder. His rapping has always been incredible. His dancing is great. His singing is absolutely phenomenal in that episode. And obviously we heard that before with something like I'll Be Your Man with the B2B cover on Kingdom. But just also him being one of the most easygoing, the funniest, the most like adorable, and just kind of like the most confident members of Stray Kids, while at the same time having such darkness in their lyrics, like being able to have such contrast with the person that you are and the person that you portray and the person that you are when you are with that piece of pen in paper. It's truly something. Let's take this back. Even thinking of Elevator, for example, with Han. Nice. Leonardo da Vinci must have carved his nose so sharp it even cuts hair. Oh my god, that's original as hell. Move like Jagger, nice. Nice. Wait. That's his birth date, if I'm not mistaken. Jesus. It looks like Da Vinci carved those abs as well. Holy shit. This is nice. Damn. This song was awesome. I really don't have much to say here. It feels like a perfect introduction to this entire album, which features their solo project. So that's really, really cool. It just, addressing some of the characteristics of each of the members and everything, and finishing it off with saying something along the lines of, we see each other more than family, and we never get bored of each other, even if we see each other daily. Was really, really cool. It really makes me feel like this is like partially like watching them just being them on something like a variety show rather than them just performing on stage. It was really, really cool. I love their chemistry, absolutely. I felt like I should do this reaction separately from the A side, but now that I'm thinking about it, it's the perfect introduction, and I feel like we should just continue and move on to the next song on this album, which is Connected by Bang Chan. So without further ado, let's get into it.
You seek information, no need to be desperate. We're just getting started. Yeah, diamond attention. Two minds, one direction. Craving the connection. Patience, babe. We're pulling at each other like magnets. The rules are telling us to ignore them. Your moves are asking me for attention. Oh, I'm losing it. Hey, no turning back once we're connected.
Holy shit. Damn, this is groovy as hell.
Turning back once we're connected. All that I want is you. Even if I'm a fool, why do I fall for you? Turning back once we're connected. All that I want is you. Even if I'm a fool, I know that you want me to. No turning back once we're connected. Like this tight, we're in trouble. I lack and I keep making rumbles. I know you want me, don't crumble. Leave it to time.
Making rumbles. Trouble, rumble, crumble, hustle. Nice.
We'll be lasting forever. Feel the fire, burning up the danger. You know it shouldn't be bad. We're pulling at each
Burning up the danger. Nice.
The rules are telling us to ignore them. Your moves are asking me for attention. Oh, I'm losing it. Hey, no turning back once we're connected.
I love this fucking drop.
No turning back once we're connected. No turning back once we're connected. All that I want is you. Even if I'm a fool, why do I fall for you? No turning back once we're connected. All that I want is you. Even if I'm a fool, I know that you want me to. No turning back once we're connected.
Damn, I really don't know why I'm so surprised by the fact that there's not a single genre that Stray Kids cannot do. And this was absolutely awesome. I really love the mood of the song. The drop is awesome. I love the whole rhyme scheme with the trouble, rumble, crumble, hustle, and being locked in sight. We're in trouble. It was really, really cool. The lyrics are very straightforward as far as the picture that it paints between two people. They're very much into each other, which kind of reminded me of Red Lights in a way, although ironically that song has many more meanings as far as like toxic relationships with your art and whatnot, and there was a few more meanings that like I really adore you guys for the comments that you left there, because there was so much going on as far as the various meanings that some people had from that music video. But this just feels very much straightforward and just a song that is incredibly fun and groovy and just paints a very clear picture. Let's move on to the next song, which is Lino's Limbo. I'm very excited about this one. This is probably one of my most anticipated songs off of this album, aside from something like Deep End with Felix. So without further ado, let's go. Plus, like, subconsciously I'm thinking about Chune's Limbo as well, because literally the same title. This sounds very different though. Only thinking about that because of Thina, the OG K-pop stan. Shout out to you.
나란 이 길을 걸어 마지막이 될 줄도 모르고 난 남겨진 발자국에서 네 향기가 남았는지 돌아봐 우리 이야기 아름다웠고 넌 내게 남겨진 기억 그 이상의 의미란 걸 잊지 말아줘 긴 하루 속을 헤매이다 다시 시작되는 밤 아직 못다한 말이 많은데 나 꿈속에서 아프지 않게 마지막이 너를 부르고 싶어 다 잊지 못해 바라는 순간 예전처럼 돌아가게 될걸 한마디에 덮일 걸 알아 좀 하지 못한 말 깊은 꿈속 나를 가고 보내지 마
This kind of sounded like Day 6 for a second there.
줄로 알았던 너의 추억 한 조각 그리울 때면 한 번씩 꺼내어 볼게 내게 보여주던 나만 볼 수 있던 너의 모습 가슴 한 번쯤은 너도 나를 떠올려줄래 우리 이야기하려면
I love this transition.
너에게 남겼지
Almost sounds like a flashback scene,
이상의 의미란 걸
which
잊지
makes sense.
말아줘 긴 하루 속을 헤매이다 다시 시작되는 밤 아직
Holy shit.
못다한 말이 많은데 yeah. 나 꿈속에서 아프지 않게 마지막에 너를 부르고 싶어 다 잊지 못해 바라는 순간 예전처럼 돌아가게 될까 한마디에 덮일 걸 알아 전하지 못한 말 깊은 꿈속 나를 가둬보내지 마 그 꿈속에서 아프지 않게 마지막이 불러볼게 다 잊지 못해 바라는 순간 우리 다시 돌아가게 될까 한마디에 덮일 걸 알아
Holy
전하지
shit.
못한 말 마지막이 혼잣말
Holy mother of... Okay, I'm not joking. I've been stuck here for about 45 minutes trying to talk about this song, and I can't seem to figure it out how to talk about the lyrics here. I just feel so flabbergasted. I was so blown away by the song. And even though we just started, I've been literally sitting here for over an hour in general, talking about the first two songs and now this one. This was one of the most beautiful songs I think I've checked out recently. It's my favorite song so far off of this album. It feels incredibly relatable. First of all, Lino's vocals were absolutely incredible. The high note at the end, the fact that Lino portrayed so many emotions that I didn't even imagine watching him on various variety shows and whatnot. Everything that I've seen, like, this is the guy that created like this fucking masterpiece, helped compose and helped write the lyrics. It's incredible. The fact that the song almost like ends on this incredible high note, but it also ends so abruptly. It's almost like a representation of longing for something that I can't quite reach, which possibly is like getting over this relationship, getting closure, being able to close the book on this relationship, but I cannot. So it's almost like I'm reaching it, and the way the song ends, it almost feels like this entire song is his dream, and the song ends, and I just picture him waking up. And it's back to that same cycle of him reminiscing and him being stuck in this loop and this limbo of not being able to get over this breakup. There's talk about how beautiful that story was and how the memories that you left with me mean so much more to me than you can ever imagine. It feels like there is no sense of closure and acceptance. Because the only time I don't hurt is when I call out to you and I think about that moment of wanting to go back to the way things were. It's a very unfortunate song that is incredibly relatable. It kind of almost like reminds me of the relationship in Congratulations with Day 6. Like, one person left and was able to get over it and found someone new, and the other person was left in a state of misery, and he couldn't escape it no matter what happened, up until he saw that same person that broke his heart with someone else, and almost that kind of like prompted the state of me finally starting to get over you as I see that you found someone else. So up until I saw that moment, I was like longing for possibly us coming back together or something, you know? This is incredibly beautiful. Like, lock me up in my deep dream. And by the way, the lyrics are a little bit different. The translation is different. I'm not sure if I mentioned that. But the lyrics on genius.com, some of the translations felt very literal. like Google Translate literal, and I found a translation by Hyun Lovers Club. Shout out to you on Twitter. Is where I found it. I don't know if this page is on Twitter or wherever else, but shout out to Hyun Lovers Club. Literally, the constant mention of "I know the things I couldn't say to you will change" with one word, but then ending it with, instead of in the chorus saying "I'll call out to you softly," he talks about talking to myself softly, because there's no one else that I could say these things to than myself, as I'm talking to myself. Everything that I've ever wanted to say to you is only things that I can talk to myself about. Like, as you go through this breakup and you think about all the things that I wish I could say, but in that moment I couldn't. And what would have happened if I did? If I was able to muster the strength. But I'll keep just talking to myself softly as I'm stuck in this limbo. I really don't know what else to say, to be honest. It's an incredibly beautiful song that portrays very strong feelings that cannot allow you to detach from another person that has touched you so deeply. And I love some of the metaphors that were created with the footsteps or footprints left behind, the scent remaining, just reminiscing about the memories and the story. That was beautiful. This song was incredible. And just the ending, like it literally feels like somebody is about to reach a moment where they finally get closure, but then the way it ends, I just picture Lino just opening his eyes from his dream, and he's just goes back to the moment where he'll start over and hurt, and every dream is going to be the same until he finally possibly musters the strength to talk to that person, or to talk to someone, and let go of all these things that he wishes that he could say, that he couldn't say in that moment. Possibly, I don't know, but this was incredible. Let's move on to the next song, because I've been stuck on this song for literally 45 minutes to an hour. And that's very rare. That's one of the first few times this ever have fucking happened to me. So great job, Lino, for fucking me up. Let's move on to Doodle by Chungbin. I love the lyrics already.
삐딱하게 껴버려 직선 어딘가 찌그러진 원 신발끈 엉키도 이뻐 립본다 빈번히 찌그러든 기본 만나는 말 찝어줘 Breaking bucket list 줘 This is my way 왼줄 탁구에서 stomp 다르게 타지나 삐딱선 다른 거 따라해 뭐하냐 정상인 코스프레 지금지도 아냐 달라지지 않은 세상을 탓하며 살다가 맘에 안 들어 무엇든 날 유행만 타는 거 따라해 뭐하냐 평범하게 끝이 없지 세상에 달라지길 바라면서 왜 차려놓은 벗으면 속지 My life's like a doodle My stars like a doodle
Nice.
Angle square break the rules doodle My rhythm's like a doodle My flow's like a doodle A doodle
I love how the rhythm is very
like a doodle
unique.
doodle 좀 퍼버려 huddle 한 개는 벽에 다 graffiti doodle move like a doodle 좀 퍼버려 huddle 한 개 없는 creativity 안 그렇다 처음 식성 그래야만 풀리는 직성 색다르게 봐 나보는 시점 제3자의 시점은 안 쓰여 신경 오거든 난 페리 보이거든 내 길이 성공은 무수히 또 당연 여기저기 zero graffiti
Oh my, literally the sound of the marker.
아무도 못 알아보는 내 스케치 나만 알아보게 만들어 손 대면 you're gonna get caught 계속 이어가지 다음 챕터 내 낙서 세상을 바꿔 주연은 바뀌어 그래 대반전
Oh my
대반전
God.
준비해 팝콘 현실의 패션 드라마 무비 카툰 My life's like a doodle My stars like a doodle Circle twine
This is awesome.
break the rules doodle My rhythm's like a doodle My flow's like a doodle I doodle on the words of the world live like a doodle doodle move like a doodle doodle 좀 퍼버려 huddle 한 개는 벽 소리 하듯 짓거리는 대로 그려 허풍만 가득해도 텃세를 부려 조심도 못 챙기는 겸손은 벌어변해 늙을수록 고개를 숙여 그제 난 고개 들어 외려 봐도 외로 가격 위 정해진 노선 없이 맘대로 위 개축의 새끼는 내가 잡을 기회 따라오면 피해 난 그대로 이대로 직해 My life like a doodle My stars like a doodle Sucker try angle square break the rules doodle My rhythms like a doodle My flows like a doodle
Oh my god.
The words of the world live like a doodle 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 move like a doodle Doodle jump forward a huddle Huddle 한 개는 벽에 다 graffiti Doodle doodle move like a doodle Doodle jump forward a huddle Huddle 한 개 하려면 creativity Doodle.
Damn, that was awesome. There's no way that I'm going to be able to touch on all of the lyrics here because the video would be way too freaking long, but I just love the fact that the song sounds, the production and everything, and even Chungbing's lyrics or his vocals here, his delivery sounds very much in tune with the actual title of the song. It sounds a little bit different. It sounds a little bit more unique than usual. My life and my style and everything I do is like a doodle. You cannot understand it because to you it looks like a fucking doodle. It looks like a random painting that was done without any thought, just something that was scribbled just in 2 seconds. You cannot understand it, and therefore I do things my way, and the important thing is that I understand what I'm doing because I don't care about the norm. I love the lyrics. Literally, he's starting off with "draw a crooked line" and then saying, "I write the line differently. I'm crooked," which was really cool because I'm crooked. My line is also crooked as well, and just everything that he does is so far off the norm. And literally, there's a lyric saying, "Aren't you tired of cosplaying as normal?" I'm pretty sure that there's something similar in Maniac as far as like not living life obeying by society's rules and just letting your maniac out and not be a prisoner of society. I hope the world will change as people will start doing more of what they actually want to do rather than following what is cool. Like literally, what's the point of just following the trends? Doing something just for the sake of it being the norm. I do what I do and I don't care if it makes sense to you because it's what makes me happy, and that's where I see my path. Literally are the lyrics. There's also a lyric saying, "If you live blaming the world, that doesn't change." Like kind of like be the change you want to see in the world, basically, to quote who was that? Gandhi, possibly? Are you just living life being average and just complaining, or are you doing something to change the world or change your role within this world? I really love the lyrics. Riper the wheat, deeper it bows. Is literally, I found this photo which is pretty cool. As the riper the wheat, the more it bows and bends, as he talks about throwing away the modesty that doesn't even protect your pride. So just stop being so fixated on following the norm and just do you, because you might have a chance to be a pioneer at whatever thing that you may be doing that no one has done before. And I also really like the lyrics. If you think I'm dirty, just avoid me. I'm going to like this full speed ahead. I'm going like this full speed ahead, as it kind of reminds me of Thunderous, as I'm not sorry, I'm dirty. We don't play by the rules, which is fucking awesome. Stray Kids have definitely done so much since Thunderous, which ironically was my very first reaction to this incredible group. And this whole songs, the doodle that is the creativity that exceeds the limit is also pretty cool, because what looks ordinary or looks whack or looks random to you might be something that is going to kind of like change the world. That's a really cool song. That was awesome, and I love the delivery. I love the sound design. There was literally like a sound of a marker, like literally doodling. That was really cool, and the bass was really awesome here as well. I really enjoyed the song. I absolutely loved it. Changbin is always phenomenal. Move like a doodle and jump over a hurdle. Yeah, that's awesome. And the hurdle is pretty much those who kind of like the people that potentially don't like you, or the haters that think that you're dirty, but you're not really sorry for it. So I'm gonna continue doing me, and you can just fuck off for all I care. So anyway, that was probably not the meaning, but